Today's lesson will be on inscribed angles. Let's start with the definition. An inscribed angle is one whose endpoint, the vertex, lies on the edge of the circle. So in this case, we have the vertex on the edge of the circle. But every point on that angle must be on the edge of the circle. Okay. Which figure is an inscribed angle based on the definition? Is it A, B, C, or D? If you said C, that's correct because the vertex is on the edge of the circle as well as the other points. Right, let's look at the circle arc definition. An arc of a circle is part of the circle that is cut out from an inscribed angle. The arc of the circle in this case is arc AB. So look at the circle. This is the part of the circle that's cut out from angle ACB. So AB is the arc of the circle. All right, let's look at the inscribed angle theorem. The measure of an inscribed angle is equal to half the measure of its intersecting arc. So, for example, if we have a circle and we know that the arc is 130 degrees. We want to know what this angle is. It's going to be 130 divided by 2. Which gives you 65 degrees. Let's look at the converse of the inscribed angle theorem. A minor arc is equal to twice the measure of its inscribed angle. So if I tell you that this angle is 30 degrees, you know to take twice that to find out the measure the arc, which is 60 degrees. All right, let's look at some problems involving inscribed angles. Find the value of x. Let's say x is a measure of this angle. And you're given that the intersecting arc is 108. We divide that by 2, and you get 54 degrees. All right, find the value of x. You don't know what the intersecting arc is, but you know that this arc is 56 degrees. But if you notice, this is a diameter. That forms a semicircle, which means that this has to be 180 degrees. So, a circle must add up to 360 degrees. So you're going to take 180 and add that to 56. That should give you 236. And you're going to take that and subtract that from 360. This leaves you with 124. But remember, the inscribed angle is half its intersecting arc. So you're going to take that and divide it by 2, which gives you 62 degrees. So x has a value of 62 degrees. Find the value of x. We're given that this intersecting arc, arc AC, is 160. Arc BC is 80. So what you want to do is add those together. You should get 240. You're going to take this and divide and subtract that from 360. You should get 120, 120. If I want to know what the measure of angle C is, I have to divide 120 by 2. And that tells me that this has to equal 60 degrees. Find the value of x given the diameter of AB. If AB is the diameter, that means this forms a semicircle, which means that this is 180 degrees. Angle C is the angle that cuts out this arc of 180 degrees. Therefore, if I divide that by 2, that tells me that the measure of angle C is 90 degrees. Okay, this concludes our lesson for inscribed angles.